This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the second-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field.
And I get ball first. I already lost. Let's go.
Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Ball handed off. It's a one-yard gain.
So laggy.
Second and 9 coming up.
Just got on.
Just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. Moves the ball.
This shit laggy as fuck.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Dropping back. It's Davis. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a
wide open on the sideline.
To break that up.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
The punt bounces and goes
This
out
is
of
wide
bounds,
open
so
to the corner.
No chance at a return here. Rush set it down to the offense. First down. We'll start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Everything seems so slow.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Not what I picked.
They're going to run it. He's wrapped up
Bro, shit
nicely
laggy as
there by
fuck.
the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
That run sets up a critical third down play. They'll try to run for the first down. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down.
How about that, Chris? He gets a chance once, twice. They go back to him a third time. He's still short of the first down. This defense really locking in on that running back every time he touches the football.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Like, I'm not doing that.
Using his legs. It's Montgomery. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
Everything seems so delayed. Like, why am I?
Alabama looking to convert on 4th down here. We go with a direct snap. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. And now you've got another chance at points.
Everything is so delayed.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
This will be the 9th play on the drive. And here's the handoff. But a quick stop by the defense. He just chews, so it's 3rd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here.
Oh,
the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
A game mix of 2nd and medium. And on the carry, he's heading left. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
What?
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Powers through. And some room to work now. Breaks into the
What the fuck?
It's a sprint.
He get hurt?
Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line.
Bro, ain't no way.
It's in great scoring position.
Ain't no way that just happened.
I love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a
Ain't
chance
no
to get
way
the ball,
that
a couple
just happened.
blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They're going to run it here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And now the handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
What if he got hurt?
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he knocks that one right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Trying to find some room. It's Montgomery. They've got him down out near the 40.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Man, oh man.
Plays like this are what Alabama
The slight delays.
They run the
Look at,
football,
oh, that's a
and they're
fucking
efficient
pick.
within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the
Slight delay is
position
killing me.
and being a great complement to
Just
that
kept
running game in the
kick out
defense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack. In their game plan, it gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Everything is so delayed.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch is made down the middle. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They spot it about the 27. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Yeah, I'm so lucky to shoot the lead right now.
Zone. Looking to chuck it again. Pressure is coming. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
This big guy's up 2nd and 14. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out. He's got some space. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First down and 10 now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. Scanning the field, it's Davis. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets him a few yards closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Finding some room at the 25. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught near the goal line.
Get your ass down.
Touchdown, Gamecocks. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Offense keeps moving. It's a tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline, and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry.
6-9-1, Gators score.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Montgomery. Tackle, but 1st down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up into the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's a quick grab.
You got to jump that pass.
Strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver.
Hit the fucking ball.
Complete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought
Why
he
did
was
he
going to
stop
come down with
moving?
it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st down, it's play action. He'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
A loss of 1 yard on the play. It's now 2nd.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Keep it on the ground, trying to
Let's go.
in for the touchdown.
That's
and
huge.
the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
South Carolina 10, Alabama 0.
The Gamecocks will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. That's a nasty move. Now he's got room to run. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond.
That's the guy y'all let run for 267 yards a game? Oh. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves.
There's a 1st and 10 play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down
be ashamed of yourselves.
5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now.
Oh.
Makes a quick catch. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Receiver in motion now. Single back, takes the handoff. Now what a move. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The red zone has been a real struggle so far for this offense. Now it's 2nd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Off the play fake on 1st down. Here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
We gotta get it. Too many missed opportunities on defense.
He's going to return
Had
it
a
from
few picks in our hands. He didn't get them.
Stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Excuse me.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Takes the handoff. It's Montgomery.
That was the wrong defense. I don't know what that was.
At the 37. That's a solid game.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid game there.
There are a lot of people who feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw.
No way. We read that too.
All over it. They stop him right at the line.
Quarterback here works through progressions, Chris. Just nobody downfield, just checks it down to his back, but a great job by the defense rallying to the football.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Keeping it on the ground here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Montgomery. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Bro, throwing so many dangerous passes and getting away with it. It's crazy. He's throwing a lot of dangerous passes and getting away with
He'll
it.
just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line.
I've had a few picks.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Alabama, 14.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Finds room at the 30. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And he drops back in the gun. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
First down sack pushes the ball
man.
back. Second
Fuck
down
up
coming
my
up.
shit.
From the shotgun, drops back.
Hit the ball.
Incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. And it's intercepted. As he threw it back across his body that time. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. South Carolina, 24. Alabama, 14.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
Excuse me.
And now the running back's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice